What I'm here to talk about today is this whole new evolution of HCG, which is called the HA2CG. What's unique about this product is there is no HCG in it. Instead, it's a homeopathic combination of 21 remedies plus 2 amino acid chains that are found in the HCG. So it's a very safe product for most people. And as a homeopathic, it works amazing. Homeopathic remedies mean that they've taken a substance and they've diluted it. And a homeopathic means that it's a diluted substance which becomes an energetic medicine because of this dilution process. What you will do with these drops is you will use them sublingually. Homeopathic remedies are not designed to be swallowed and digested. They're designed to go sublingual. And that makes the delivery system immediate. It goes right into the bloodstream, right into the nervous system. A lot of people are afraid of the HCG because it is a hormone compound, and this takes the fear out of it, but it works really well. So let me go over how this program works. There's 2 actual options. Option 1 is based on the original HCG diet protocol, which is a very low calorie or VLC diet. The original HCG was a 500 calorie diet, 500 calories per day, and that includes 2 servings of lean protein, 3.5 ounces, or actually 3 ounces once it's cooked, and you must vary the protein each meal. So it could be fish and chicken or lean beef and chicken, and 2 servings of vegetables, 2 fruits per day, and 2 crackers per day. I actually have some examples, which I'll show you later, of what that looks like. This is anywhere from a 23-day to a 48-day program, and this very low-calorie diet is designed to let you shed fat very quickly. Now, 500 calories is very scary for a lot of people, but the reason it actually works is because the drops, the HA2CG drops, signal the brain to release the fat stores. This is based on the famous program by Dr. Simeons. Dr. Simeons was an endocrinologist who discovered that a lot of women in cultures where they were malnourished were delivering healthy babies, and he got to the root of why that happened, and he realized that there was a chemical that they were releasing during pregnancy that allowed them to release fat stores, which fed their growing fetus. The difference between a pregnant woman having HCG and you taking HA2CG drops is that this will also signal the brain to release the fat stores. So instead of doing a 500 calorie diet, you're eating 500 calories, you're consuming them, plus you're getting about 1,000 to 1,200 calories of your own fat stores burned daily. Now this 500 calorie diet, this very low calorie diet with the HCG drops, has some basic premises. Option 1 and option 2 are very similar, but there's a couple differences. The original diet is there's no fat in your diet at all. So you will have to cook your food with vegetable broth or chicken broth, or you can use mustard, you can use vinegars, you can use all kinds of things, but you cannot use fat. You also must check your cosmetics, so you don't want to be putting a lot of lotions on your skin that have oils. And also, it's really a no carbohydrate diet. The diet is the original diet that's suggested, which, by the way, you can find pounds and inches, which is the original document that Dr. Simeons wrote. You can find it anywhere on the internet, and you can find recipes, you can find all kinds of information on it. But the original diet calls for 2 meals. You can have coffee and tea, black, or actually you can have a little bit of milk in your coffee or tea. And what I like to tell my clients is that it's okay to spread out your foods. In other words, you can have a piece of fruit in the morning, you can have your lunch, which would be your lean protein and a vegetable, and you can have maybe a cracker mid-morning and mid-afternoon. You can have your dinner, and then for an evening snack, you can have your other piece of fruit. So you have this food that's 500 calories, and you can spread it out or you can use it as 2 meals. Now, what will end up happening, what the drops are designed to do is help reduce your cravings. It will, and reduce your appetite completely, because your body feels very fed. What I found personally when I did this diet is that I didn't crave sugar at all, which for me was very unusual. But if you do crave a little bit of sweet, you can use one of two sweeteners, which I will show you when I show you some examples. And one of them is stevia and the other is xylitol. They don't recommend that you chew gum because that will stimulate your enzymes. They recommend that you can have tea throughout the day, but they want you to drink plenty of water. Keep yourself hydrated. One of the things that will happen, and is very common, is that you'll feel like you're detoxifying a little bit. Some people feel a little bit tired, some people feel a little bit weak in the beginning, but that passes. There are products available from DesBio to help with the detoxification. These are also homeopathic remedies, and they talk in detail about those in your booklet that you'll get with your diet. I won't go into detail right now, but I will in a little bit. You will do 10 to 15 drops under your tongue anywhere from 3 to 6 times a day. These homeopathic drops are meant to be taken no food or clean tongue. So you'll take them 15 or 20 minutes before you eat. You can take them between meals. And if you find that you're really hungry or really craving, feel free to take an extra dose or two. You really can't take too much. Sometimes you can do too little. Now, the other thing that's very unique to this 500-calorie diet, the HCG diet, or this HA2CG program, is that the first 2 days of your program is called fat loading. So you will start taking your drops, and for 2 days you'll eat high-fat, high-calorie foods, which actually helps you to lose weight and lose fat throughout the 21 to 48 days of your very low calorie, or your calorie restricted diet. Let's put it that way. A lot of people feel bad about eating their high calorie, high fat foods, but it really actually helps you to lose. And it helps you not to plateau. Once you've finished the very low calorie diet, in option 1, 500 calories, you will go on to a 21-day maintenance program. At that point, you will not be able to have carbohydrates, but you can have as much fat as you want. So you can have avocados, you'll be able to add in cheese, and they go over in detail the foods that are okay for maintenance in the booklet. Most people, and you have to do this really according to how it's written out in the booklet. You don't want to skimp on any process because it allows you to really lose properly. Dr. Simeons had this scientifically proven. Hundreds of thousands of people have successfully done this protocol, and there's very little contraindication. As a matter of fact, going on this program, a lot of times people can actually reduce medications. Not everybody, and you don't want to do that without a doctor's supervision, but sometimes high blood pressure medications or diabetic medications, you'll need less simply because you're losing fat, you're losing weight, so therefore there's less stress on the body. And again, you want to do this program doctor supervised or practitioner supervised, somebody who's been well trained in the program. After the 21-day maintenance program, they have a whole protocol of how to add in foods and maybe stay within a certain calorie range. But once you've done this program, it actually stimulates your hypothalamus to reset. So people who've had trouble all their life losing weight often find this a very successful diet, and they're able to maintain because it really triggers something in your brain to lose the fat stores and to stay at this, and to actually, what I would say, stimulate your metabolism or correct your metabolism. And that's the beauty of it. That's what it's really designed to do, is correct the metabolism. So one other thing I might mention is that for those of you who want to lose, let's say, more than 30 pounds, 15 pounds and up, generally speaking, on this protocol, on the very low diet, a very low calorie diet, you will lose about 1 pound a day. If you think of it in terms of 30 days, 30 pounds, that's a rough estimate. If you have more than 30 pounds to lose, it is recommended that you stop at a certain point, let's say maybe at 30 days or even 25 days, you go on the maintenance and then you resume the diet at that point. For those of you who want to just continually do it for 48 days, they do recommend after 21 days to take 1 day off every week past that point. And that'll sort of reset the metabolism and not allow you to plateau as much. A lot of that, most of that, everything that I've gone over is in the booklet. So you can get more detail here, you can get more detail online.